Hello, my name is Lacey, and I am so excited to have you join me today. We are going to do a low/no impact cardio workout. So I'm filming this in January. In September, I broke my toe when I stubbed it. Long story short, it's not getting better. I'm trying some new things with the doctor, so I am in a season of rest yet again. So rather than doing high impact to keep injuring my toe, we are going to do cardio in a chair and on the mat. And I promise you, you're going to get a great workout. So if you're like me, sometimes when you get news that you don't necessarily enjoy, or you've been told you have to limit yourself in some way, automatically I go to the worst case scenario of the doctor said no impact, no high impact working out. Automatically I go to thinking, I can't move at all. I guess I just have to sit around and do nothing for the week. And while that would be okay, it's good to take those times of rest. What God is teaching me is that He is going to teach me how to move in more creative ways. So this past week, I have still been able to exercise, move my body in God's love, and I've discovered new ways to move. So I don't have to disqualify myself. Rather, I get to learn how my body is able to move in this season. So whatever season you are in, maybe you're at full capacity, can go all out, go for it. But can I encourage you to join me for this low impact/no impact workout? Or maybe you're in a season where you don't have full mobility, or you don't have full range of motion. Maybe you can do this workout with me and recognize that while we may not be able to move as though we want to move, God still gives us plenty of other ways to move. And our focus actually is going to be on our weaknesses and how God shows us His strength through them. So we are in 2 Corinthians 12, verses 9 and 10. And this is Paul speaking, and he's talking about all the hardships that they've been through, he has been through, and he physically has this thorn in his flesh, so some ailment, but God is using that to teach him that his power is not in himself, but rather in God above. So this is Paul talking. It says, but he said to me, and these are red letters in the Bible, so this is Jesus talking, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. So back to Paul. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me. That is why, for Christ's sake, I delight in weaknesses, in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For when I am weak, then I am strong. And I don't know about you, but a lot of times it takes me coming to the end of myself or recognizing, no, I can't do it on my own strength, or I can't do it according to how I want to do it, in order to recognize how much I need Christ. And not just in our weaknesses, but in our strengths as well, in the giftings that He's given us, the things that come natural. It's not about us, it's about how He has made us. So, but weaknesses, wake up our senses, where we recognize how much we need Him, rather than trusting in our own strength. So if you feel weak today, you are in a great place, for God wants to work His power in and through you, through the weakness, so that people can say, so that you can say, wow, like that is so not of me. That was all of the Lord's doing. So let's move even in our weaknesses today, recognizing how much we need Him. So we are going to do an accumulator workout where we move through a series of 5 exercises, and we add on an exercise each time. So we'll work up the mountain, take a little break, and then we'll come back down. So it'll be 20 seconds work. All you'll need is the space on the floor, a chair, and some hand weights if you want, soup cans, water bottles. If you don't want to use weights, you don't have to use them. We will also do some upper body. So if you want to add any resistance, go ahead and press pause and grab something, and we will start our music and get going. So again, we have 20 seconds work, and then we'll take a 20-second rest. Then we'll do 20 seconds work of the first exercise, add on the second exercise, and then 20-second rest. All the way up, 5 exercises. Let me push play on our music, because I like to move in music. to move to music. That's how God has made me. So coming onto a chair, set your weights kind of down by the side, somewhere where they're easily accessible. Coming onto the chair, a chair, or you can be all the way onto the floor if you want. But our first move is we're going to bring our toes in. So it's this twisting motion in your hip where you touch your opposite hand towards your opposite toe. And so you're going to move as quick as you want for 20 seconds. We start our timer. Ready, set, begin. 20 seconds, moving at your pace. If you don't want to touch your toes, you can be here. But it's opposite hand to opposite toe. Good job, 10 more seconds. Pelvis toes in. God's been kind to reveal different exercises that we can do, rest, without putting any impact on our feet. All right, we're gonna do that again. Then we're gonna add on speed bags while you're seated. Ready, begin. 20 seconds, toes in. Move at your best pace. If you wanna go quicker than me, go for it. Slower, that's good too. Can you turn the corners of your mouth up? You got 3, 2, 1. Speed bags. Sit up nice and tall. Roll those arms as quick as you can forward. Keep going. Check our time. All right, switch directions for the last 10 seconds. How you doing? What weakness can you rejoice in? For it's a place for God to work His power through you. Rest. All right. Knees in. Speed bags. And then we're going to tap our feet out. Ready? Begin. Toes in. Toes in. You go at your pace. When we are weak, then we are strong. 3, 2, 1. Speed bags. Speed bags. Sit up tall. Shoulders out of your ears, on your back. Good job. Keep going. 2, 1. Switch directions. And then we're going to tap our heels out and in. It's like you're doing a jumping jack, but we're seated. 1. All right, tap it out. Out and in. You don't have to touch your heels. You can just be here. Or you can tap it here. Go at your pace. 8 more seconds. Good job. 2, 1, rest. All right, the next round is when you're gonna need your weights and we're gonna row it up, all right? Toes in. Ready? Begin, toes. Touch those toes. It feels awkward, but it's good. Hopefully you feel your heart rate getting up there. This is good cardio. Engage that belly button. 3, 2, 1. Speed bags. Speed bags, roll them out as quick as you can. Shoulders under back. What can you rejoice in? What weakness have you seen God work through? Switch directions. There you go, you're doing it. All right, grab those. Oh, no, tap out. Tap out. Good thing I have my notes. Flex your feet, so it's your heels going out and in. Engage that core. 6 seconds here. Then you're going to grab your weights. If you don't have weights, then you're just going to move your arms, and it's good. Go. Grab those weights, and you just alternate. Belly button still tucked toward your spine. Row it up. You can be all the way over. Keep going. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. 20 seconds rest. After that, we're going to do just our arms overhead. All right? Back to touching those toes. Ready? Go. Go. Touch those toes. Lean as far back as you want. Straight back. Belly button engaged. You're not disqualified, friends. You have weaknesses, doesn't mean you're disqualified. 2, 1, speed bags. It's a place where we recognize how we can't do it on our own. We don't understand. Switch your arms. It's a place where God's power is seen even more so. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap out. Don't let the enemy try to sneak in with any lies saying that though you can't move as though you want to move, that you're somewhat less. No. Christ has made us overcomers. 3, 2, 1. Grab those weights or just move your arms up and down. I didn't have to come up with other ways to move. We wouldn't be doing exercises like this, which are so good for us. We get stuck in ways that we like to move. Set those down, arms overhead. It's like you're doing a jumping jack seated. Shoulders on your back, arms up and down. Good job. You can't do full range of motion on your shoulders. You're here. You're here. You're just moving. This is the top. 2, 1. Rest. Good job. All right, 20 seconds rest. Now we're going to start taking them off. We're going to start up here. Come all the way down. And then we're going to start taking them off, starting with the toes in. Will be the first exercise to come off. All right, arms overhead, 20 seconds. Chair jumping jacks. So good. Good. Everyone loves a good comeback story. Watching the underdog win, overcome something. That is Christ's power. That is a picture of Christ's power working through our weaknesses. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. Come on over. Bend over those knees. Row it up. You're not defeated. You're not disqualified. You are made strong in your weaknesses because it is Christ who gives you strength. Keep going. All right, tap it up. At all points, not just in our weaknesses, God wants us to live as though we depend on His strength, because we do. We do. 2, 1, speed bags. Speed bags. And then we'll do our last time of nose in, toes in. Good job. Breathe. Switch directions on your arms. Shoulders out of your ears. Last time, knees in. Touch those toes. Last time. 20 seconds. How are you doing? Feeling weak, right? Yeah. God, we ask for your strength. This isn't a have to, but a get to, Lord. Thank you that we can move. 2, 1. Rest. Last time doing those. How are those legs, your core? All right, jumping jack arms. Ready, set, begin. Jumping jack arms, go. When we are weak, then we are strong. Jesus says, my grace is sufficient for you. He is our sufficiency. All right, grab those weights. Row it out. Do we fully believe that? Do we fully believe that Christ is our everything? Do we live like that? Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Tap it out. Grab the edge of your chair if you need. Engage that belly button. Out and in. You can do it. We don't want anything if it's not Him and His power in us, working through us. Speed bag, last time. Go. Go. Shoulders down. On your back. Roll it out hard. You can do it. Switch directions. Switch directions. You're doing so good. Can you still smile? And rest, rest. 3 exercises this time. Jumping jack arms, runners, tap it out. You still get time to rest. How are you doing? What's a weakness you can identify right now in your life? Are you pressing into the Father through it? Go. Maybe it's an uncertainty in a decision. Seek Him. He will guide your steps. It may not look as you thought it would, but it's going to look as He thought it would. And that is the best. 10 seconds. And we're going to row it out. All right, grab those weights. Row it out. As quick as you can. How are those shoulders? They're starting to feel it, right? Breathe. Keep rowing. Keep rowing. Oh, come on, watch. 2, 1. Last time. Tap it out. Last tap out. Flex those feet. Toes pointed up. Out and in as quick as you can. You got 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 exercises this time. Jumping jack arms, and we're going to row it out. Good work. That's what's so exciting about following Christ. Is we don't do it in our own strength because we would fall, we would fail. But when we live by His strength, He guides us, He directs us, and it's Him who gets the glory. 2, 1, jumping jack arms, go. Offer what you can. Again, switch up your movements if you need. Just keep moving. Keep tapping your toes or something. Good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Row it up. Last time. Last 20 seconds of the rowers. Engage that belly button. Back towards your belly button toward your back. Keep going. Keep rowing. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done with those. Done with those. We're going to do jumping jack arms for the last 20 seconds, then your cardio portion is done. Good job. Still got 10 seconds to rest. You're starting to feel it coming down, right? Our heart rate's starting to come down even though we're moving. Ready? Begin. Last 20 seconds. Shoulders on your back. Out of your ears. Good. Offer what you can. Sit up tall. If you want to take it to a full jumping jack, you go for it. Just because I'm seated, you don't have to. Keep going. Rest. Good job. Grab a drink if you need. Go ahead and grab that drink. Let our heart rate come down. You can walk around. You can take some deep breaths up and down. Good. We're going to do some upper body and some core. And then we're going to finish with a song about how we stand in God's love. All right? So take those deep breaths. Let your heart rate come back down. Walk around. Grab a drink. I'm just going to read our verses over us again. Paul says, "But Jesus said to me, 'My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness.'" And Paul says, and can we say it too, "May we boast all the more gladly about our weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on us." May we come to the end of ourselves and recognize that how much we need Christ. Grab your weights. I'm going to show you some moves that we're going to do. Is you're going to have your weights overhead, 90 degrees on these elbows. And we're going to open our chest and press it up. Come down to 90, come together, out, and up. Engage that core. You can sit on the edge of your chair, You can sit all the way to the back, resting your back on the back of the chair. But keep those shoulders up and press it up. Join me when you're ready. Keep going if you've been with me the whole time. Just move slow and intentional. Good job. You can go quicker if you want, or you can stay with me. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come on, you can do it. Come together. Let them come all the way down. Set them down if you need. Roll those shoulders out. Good job. Holding your weights down at your side. Again, sitting back in your chair, you're going to take your thumbs and they're going to point out a little more than normal. It keeps your shoulders on your back and drop them out of your ears. All right, up slow, full bicep curl. Here we go. So you go up and then down, nice and slow. Good, keep it slow here. When you come up, really exhale. Good. When we move really slow, it makes the muscles, all the muscle fibers work to stabilize our weights. We're gonna go up, quick, down, slow. Good job, up quick, down, slow. You got it, do what you can. If you need to take a break, you go for it. Keep going. 2 more, you can do it, ready? 1. Last one, here we go. Good job, set those down. Shake those arms out. Kind of alternate them side to side. Just get them loose. I'm gonna sit to the side, but grab one weight. You're gonna have it overhead. And you're gonna drop it behind, keeping your elbows as still as you can. So it's down, and then up. Go nice and slow, shoulders out of your ears. Good job, keep going slow. There you go. 3. There's 2. And 1. We're gonna go down slow, up quick. We're gonna finish the song. Up quick, nice and slow down. Keep going, keep going. Oh, we thought it was over, not quite. Last one. Good job, good job. Set that down. You can pull your arms across behind you. Stretch those triceps. Switch. All right. We're going to do a reverse fly. So we're going to open up our chest, making our shoulders on the back come together. So you're going to be bent over your knees. And you're going to open it up and then back down. So it's quick up and down. So quick up, slow down. You're doing good. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Nice and tall. Your back against the back of your chair if you want. Palms pointed out. Thumbs pointed out even farther. And we're going to flex side to side. Ready? We're going to work our core and up. Now to the other side. Use your side body to bring your body back up. If you want to drop your weights, you can drop your weights. We're moving slow with intentionality. Letting God reveal to us where we've tried to be strong on our own. God, show us our weaknesses and help us recognize our need for you and remind us that your grace is sufficient for us. Keep going side to side. Are you feeling it yet? Keep going. 4, 3, 2, last one. Set those down. Shake your arms out. Good, we're gonna do another core. I'm gonna set one weight down. You can set one weight down. You can keep both, it's up to you. You're gonna have it straight out ahead of you, and you're gonna figure eight your arms. Use your core to stabilize that weight. You're gonna feel this in your shoulders, your arms. Try to turn on that core to rotate that weight. Switch directions. Switch directions. It doesn't feel normal, doesn't feel natural. You're doing good. Last one. Good job. Come onto the mat with me. Last working song. You're going to be on your forearms if you want, or all the way on your back. And we're just going to bicycle our legs. Again, we're moving slow and with intentionality here. Good, you're going to take one weight. And you're going to twist to the side. Here, press it up. Twist the other side. Press it up. Keep going. We're standing in Him. We're secure. He is our rock. Set it down. Back to those bicycle legs. Your feet don't have to touch the ground. Push through that heel. So good. Grab that weight right here. Grab that weight, twist. So you twist, center, press, other side. If you want more, you can bring your feet up. Keep moving here. You need less on your legs. You sit all the way up. This is good too. Focus on His love for us. Come all the way down. Grab your weight. You're going to let it come behind you and then raise it up. Nice and slow. Engage that core. Bring it up. Notice if there's any pressure on your lower back. If so, drop your weight. Come on up again. Twist. Press. Twist. We're found in His love. In Him, we are secure forever and ever. Last one each side. Come on down. Raise it behind. Raise it up. Good job. You can alternate your feet. Take one out as you extend your arms overhead. How's your core? So good. Finish it strong, friends. Finish strong. In His strength alone. one. Good job. Set that weight down. Set the weight down. Slowly come on up. Good job today. We're going to stay down. We're going to stretch it out. Good job. Thanks for joining me. Take those big inhales in, up. Exhale, come on down. One more time, up. Exhale, down. Take your arms wide. Bring one arm across. Pull it across with this arm. Look the opposite way. If we didn't know our weaknesses, we wouldn't have a need to press into Him. Reach up high and back behind. The words of this song are so good. It's okay if we're not okay, because it's not about us. It's about Him, pressing into Him and who He is. He's holding you, friends. If you're discouraged, if you feel like you're at your end, if you're in the middle of a hardship or trial, press into Him. You are in good hands. He holds you close. He is your strength. He is sufficient for you. You're going to take your legs and you're going to cross them over. He loves to give you strength, His strength. Inhale, reach high. Take one arm down and then bring it across. Inhale to the top, switch your arms. Reach up high. Lean forward with your heart. Slowly bring your hands in front. God sees right where you are. He knows what you're going through. And He knows exactly what you need. His grace is sufficient for you, and it's sufficient for me. You're not alone. You're not left in the dark. He is right there holding you. And it is His strength that is working in you in the midst of your weaknesses. Slowly switch your legs. You don't have to try to do it on your own, by your own strength. We get to rest. In Exodus, it tells us that we get to rest in Him, knowing it is Him who fights for us. We get to just rest, be still, and know. Reach up high. Take that arm across. Reach up high, other side. Inhale to the top. He has something good planned at whatever you're in the middle of right now. Inhale and exhale as you lean forward. Bring those hands in front. Don't give up. Don't be discouraged. Throw yourself headlong into His arms. For when we are weak, then we are strong. Come onto your hands and your knees. Inhale as you look up, drop that belly. Exhale and round your back out. Inhale, look up. Follow your breath. Exhale, round it out. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, round it out. Lean back in your hips and just rock side to side as slow as you want. Pause on each side. And just settle down into child's pose here. Reach those hands forward. Hips go back. Rest that forehead on the mat. Keep those shoulders out of your ears. Take those big, deep breaths in. Inhale His strength. Exhale any worry, any fear that you have. God, we receive your strength and your grace and your sufficiency. When we exhale any doubt, despair, fear that we have. In you we are strong, Jesus. Our weakness is a place for you to show your power. Your grace is sufficient for me. When we are weak, then we are strong. Slowly come on up onto your hands and your knees again. Take your right hand, put it on the mat, right under your nose. Inhale, reach high with your left. Exhale as you thread it through. Rest that shoulder on the mat, let your tailbone go high. If it's available, you can take that other hand and reach it high and look up toward the ceiling. Exhale as it comes down. Push yourself up. Take that left hand high. Exhale as it comes down. Switch. Put your left hand on the mat. Under your nose. Inhale. Reach up with your right. Exhale as you thread it through. Rest that shoulder on the mat. Inhale as you reach high with your left. Look up toward the ceiling. Exhale as it comes on down. Push yourself up. And just coming into any position that you like to rest as we close our time together. Can be in child's pose again. Seated, laying down. You pick. Open your heart, open your hands. Just open yourself up to Him and what He wants to teach you today. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale when we are weak. Exhale, then we are strong. Inhale, God, your grace. Exhale is sufficient for us. Lord, we thank you for the hope and the joy that we have in you. We thank you for our weaknesses, Lord. Yes, it's uncomfortable. It's not easy. But Lord, it's when we learn more and more of how much we need you. It's where we see that your power and your grace is sufficient for us. Forgive us for getting in the way or trying to do things by our own strength, by our own abilities, Lord. Help us to remember that all we are, all that we do, any good that we do is from you alone. So God, we do just like Paul. We delight in our weaknesses. We delight in insults, in hardships, in persecutions, in difficulties. For Lord, when we are weak, then we are strong in you. Lord, help us to remember that your grace is sufficient for us. Jesus, help us to remember that your power is made perfect in our weaknesses. So Lord, we give you our whole selves. Take all of us, and may you be seen in and through us. May we obey you with our whole hearts. May we rest and be still and know that you are God. And you are fighting for us, and you are working all things out for our good, for your glory. I praise you and I thank you for this way that we can move, though it looks different than I like to move my body. I'm reminded that I'm not disqualified. Though we may have injuries, there's still plenty of ways that we can move in the love that you give us. So thank you for the creativity to just move in a different way, Lord. God, we are not disqualified. We are not unable, we are not inequipped. You call us qualified. You equip us. You are our strength. Thank you. Thank you that you would choose to come to us, that you would live in us, and that you live through us. Lord, have all of us for all of you. Amen. Pray that you have a blessed day today, and just that you would live in his strength and in his grace and in his power. Bye.